Hey guys, Cancer Man here. I don't wear a watch o'clock, and let's move this back as to not expose my triple chin. Um, I have something to share. This is actually kind of important for me. Well, first off, I wanted to say thank you for Star Lord for a wonderful evening. I know that sounds kind of gay, even though you're not supposed to say that these days, but I went to I don't want to tell you the reason why I went, but I finally hung out with one of my old coworkers. Let's call him Star Lord. Um, he's in camera, always in camera, this close to being the real Star Lord, at least in my mind, because I always pictured him not to be Chris Pratt levels of hot. Um, anyway, dorkness is coming out. Here's the real reason why I'm making this video, and as like all my videos, they're shoots. You can Google what that means if you're not a wrestling fan. About, I don't know, because Cancer Man has no sense of time anymore because his brain doesn't work right no more. They took away my brain. Um, a while ago I did. Shut up, Duffy. A while ago I did a video on the importance of Deadpool 2 and why it's a big deal. And I stumbled across something again at Don't Wear a Watch O'Clock. You just fill in a time. I don't sleep. Um, I want you guys to validate my review, my, as Star Lord would say, spot on review of Deadpool 2 by looking up Variety. Yes, that Variety magazine. They do a series that I just found, and I'm really upset that I just found it, but at least I found it now, so it's all new to me. It's called Actors on Actors. And some of them are 20 minutes, some of them are 5 minutes, some of them are very long. I'm watching one now between the absolutely outstanding Taraji P. Henson from Hidden Figures and a whole bunch of other movies, and my main Canadian bruh, Ryan Reynolds. They're having a full conversation. And at the 9 minute mark, the man himself, again, always in frame, uh, the man himself is having a conversation with Taraji Henson. They call it actors on actors because it's actors acting actors, actory-esque questions. Taraji said, and I quote, and remember, guys, I have not seen this. I'm just watching it now. Yeah, I guess they call this a react video now. She asked, so how exactly hard was it to make Deadpool? And the man's response was, it took 9 years to get the first one off the ground. Now, I remember a lot of things. I don't remember certain dates anymore, times that don't seem to be important, but we've all been around to know that Green Lantern, while I liked it, but there was a bias because of Reynolds, Green Lantern wasn't exactly a great movie, but that wasn't anyone's fault. It was a Hollywood movie. It was a Hollywood studio movie. Mark Strong was Sinestro. Good casting. The late Michael Clark Duncan was Kilowog, but only in voice. And Ryan Reynolds was Green Lantern. On paper, it sounds like all the money. And in some cases, it is. The only problem with that movie is that it was bloated. It was Hollywood. It was a studio film. Let's just put it that way. So going back on task and being on mission here, he said it took me 9 years to get that movie off the ground. Think about that. My son is turning 10 today. A decade of someone having to call me dad, which still kind of freaks me out. But anyway, so the series is called Actors on Actors. Variety, yes, Variety magazine, or I'm sorry, Variety Studio, because everything's a studio. I'm looking at the list now. They have one with, hold up, they have one with Viola Davis and Tom Hanks. Here's the one I can't wait to watch. Actors on Actors. Samuel L. Jackson and Michael Keaton. It's 23 minutes long, and I almost want to skip over the rest of the Deadpool interview just so I can get to that. But I digress. The curse of always being right. The curse of being a Diaz man. Now, I didn't say that. Did you hear me say that? My mouth was covered at the time. The curse of always being right is justification. If you have justification, you're no longer right, you're righteous. I don't like being that guy. I'm kind of a humble dude, I think. But so anyway, Actors on Actors, Variety Studio, or Variety, if you haven't subscribed to them, you probably should. So I'm going to get back to this, and I'm not bullshitting you, listen.
Years trying to convince them to do it, but they were actually really instrumental in getting the movie made the right way.
Right.
I joke a lot about that they might have been inept or something like that, but they were actually amazing. They understood the tone right away and jumped on board in every way.
Yeah.
That's
And let that be a lesson to all you young folk out there. If you do anything, not acting or Hollywood films, if you do anything with your heart and with passion, it'll make money. All the monies. Stephen Larson say all the monies. I really want to skip the rest of this video to get to the Sam Jackson. You know what? You know what the beauty of being me is that I have total and complete freedom. And I don't mean because I live in America or that I fought for our country or anything like that. I have complete and total freedom. I don't even care a clock. My beautiful wife is sleeping. My daughter and her friend are having a sleepover, slumber party, whatever they call it when you're 14. And my son is 10 years old today, which is a good thing. It's a bad thing because I'm broke, because I really want to take him to Laser Legends so that he can just play Halo in his mind, because watching him be him is beautiful. Not so much when they charge like out the ass to play laser tag. And I could have bought him a laser tag set and we could have been doing this around the house, but I digress. That's not the point of this video. That's my that's my approaching 40ness coming out. My bad. Let me wrap this up. Ryan Reynolds and Taraji P. Henson, Actors on Actors. There's also a really funny one that I just watched with Jason Bateman and Barry. Oh God, what's his name? I love Bill Hader. That's what got me started. It was kind of clickbait for that. I also see one between two very gorgeous people known as Jake Gyllenhaal and Margot Robbie. For the sake of not feeling sexy enough myself, I'm going to not watch that one. So maybe I'll make another one pretty soon. Anyway, I'm approaching 8 minutes. I'm lined up with the stop button, and see ya.